shadow hiding from the light, secrets buried in the coldest ground. We're digging deep where the truth is found. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Whispers echo in the darkened halls, faint confessions on the paper walls. Every victim deserves their say. We're here to chase the night away. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it Unseen crimes, they thought they'd won, but the fight for truth has just begun. Every clue, every trace, bringing evil face to face.
Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. I am Daphne from Daphne's Case Files. I will be doing the video today on Jack and Lilly. We will be going over areas of interest, search areas. We will also be going over the document. Guys, wow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Kelly, I love you. Thank you so much. Jen, thank you. Hey, Shan, thank you so much. Marie Antoinette, hi, good to see you. Sherry Lynn, hello, happy turtle, good to see you. Kelly, so good to see you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Jen, you're awesome. Thank you. Joyce, hello, good to see you. I'm freezing. I just stepped in from outside. I'm trying to figure out how to show you guys the ice outside. It's nuts. It looks like popcorn, like it's just popping all over the place. Angel Wings, good to see you. Sherry Lynn, hello, hello. Mama G, hello, good to see you. Christine, good to see you. If I missed you, hello. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. And Shan, yes, if you want to join, let me give you the StreamYard thingamajigger. I do have it on members only right now because, hi, Anastasia, good to see you. Tinky, hello. Because I just didn't want some people coming in here and being like not merry and bright, right? I love that. There we go. Not merry and bright. Can you guys hear the ice? Hey, American Justice, good to see you. I'm going over your document. That's freaking amazing. Can you hear the ice on my windows? The microphone should pick it up. Do you hear it? It's popping. It's so bad outside. It's crazy. I just sent them a video of it. I don't know how to show you guys a video of it, but let me see if I can pull it up. 1 second. It's so crazy outside. I have it on my media player. I'm like such a dork. Like I can't even figure out. Here, let's do this first. Let's show. I have a picture. So I want to show you this. I did this little background. Isn't that cool? You guys like my new little background? And then I did this right here. There's Jack and there's Lilly. Isn't that awesome? You hear the ice on your own windows. You don't want to hear mine probably, right, Sherry? Isn't that cool? I was trying to kind of like vamp up my whole I don't know, my little screens here. Yes, sending the weather to you. Yes. Well, it was snow, so which is good. Like you want snow to be on the bottom before the ice. That way it's easier to get off of stuff, because if it's just strictly ice, it's so hard to get like to dig up, right? Hi, Mama G. I hope I don't lose power either. Yeah, especially if it's cold as here. Right now it says it's if my app will load, so 19 degrees. 19 degrees. Jen, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I just dropped my phone. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Daphne. Thank you for all you do. Jen, thank you for all you do, for being here and hanging out with me. I love you guys. Seriously, you're amazing. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You're gonna make me freaking cry. Thank you so much. Well, I know that's going towards like vamping up or getting a new laptop. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
Thank you so much.
amazing?
You
Isn't
are
that
amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Arcadian girl, thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate you. You are amazing too. Oh, thank you, you guys. Oh, I love you. Thank you. You guys make me blush. Seriously, like I'm like not good at like receiving gifts. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you. You are not late. Hi, Diesel Weasel. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are just amazing. I am listening while I'm trying to find someone who is good at editing photos together to make them cohesive. I'm kind of good at editing them. I'm still, I do it like in like a photo editor. Videos are easy. Like if you use like CapCut, I know Justin likes using CapCut too. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm in like, yeah, I know. Like my heart stopped when she did it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, here, I want to do something real quick. So I'm going to present Jack and Lilly to you. Let's get a bigger picture of them up here. I was trying to find the ice thingy, but it will not. I don't know how to show my media player on here. Yeah, send them to me. I'll see what I can do. And Shan here, I don't know if you got the StreamYard link. I will send it to you. I know my brain is like dead from the holidays. We do. And I am like, and I know Shan's like, we're all like, I get so obsessed. Like, soon as I wake up in the morning, you guys, no lie, I am thinking about the cases. Like, I even go to bed thinking about the cases. It's crazy. Just putting my eyes on. You're so funny. And, you know, I have dreams. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this real quick. So I had a dream the other night. It was like 3 nights ago, and it was about Jack and Lilly. And I know it's kind of morbid. And I like in my dream, they were like not too far away, but they were close to like the side of the road, if that makes sense. And so I started digging. This is why I got the maps up. And I started digging and looking around Google Earth, because the Street View Google Earth has been updated as of August 2025, right? And I know they did search out. They searched a long ways, and they used radar, they used the dogs. I mean, they used on foot. I don't know if they had horses out there, but they had drones. Did you see Wolfie's message? Not in this one, but in the last live I did. Absolutely. I saw his message in the last live. I've had 2 dreams about Lilly and Jack, and the second was absurd. Oh, I think we all do have dreams, especially when we're following cases so much. We do. We have dreams, and because it's our brains trying to figure out what happened to them. Because, like in these other cases that we talk about, like it's just not normal for kids just to vanish, right? I mean, yes, you have children that do wander, right? But 2, and there's no trace of them. And you know how I feel about the blankets and the cluster of boot prints, right? I honestly feel that those were planted, or the boot prints were just another child, like got off an ATV that was wearing the same size boots. And that's just my opinion. And if somebody could like make me think otherwise, I would love it, because I just can't comprehend how, if it's Jack and Lilly and they were walking, why is there no footprints leading up or leading away, right? It just doesn't make sense. I dreamed they are near water, not the ocean, just a small body of water. Yeah, like one of the little lakes or something. Let's look at that. Let's look at some of those. There's one, Sheepherders Junction, right? There was actually a body found out there not too long ago. And this area has always been an area of concern for me. Now I know the neighbor said Daniel went certain directions, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, and I'll show you the exact time frames that he went, that the neighbor said. But the Sheepherders Junction, they never searched out there, you guys. They never searched out there. I remember I said I had a dream with the kids that were alive in a basement with Malaya. Yeah, I remember that, Tiana. I remember that. I dreamt we were searching and found them buried at the beach, but then we uncovered them. They were alive. Oh, I wish they were. Even the RCMP doesn't believe it. All right, I'm going to remove this, and my map's actually loaded, you guys. It actually loaded. So I'm going to go over to my maps. I had to reboot my computer and then I went outside for a minute to see what the ice was looking at. I'm going to pick up my phone because I dropped my phone on my toes the other day, guys. It hurts so bad. If I can pick it up here out of my chair. I'm not as flexible as I used to be. So I've got the map pulled up here. So we're going to do a lot of mapping today, if you guys don't mind. I had a few dreams with Sebastian's too when I was trying to figure out his case too, because it just doesn't make sense. Guys, if I start hiccuping with the map, just let me know and I'll try to fix it to the best I can. Oh, goodness gracious. I woke up crying. I was so happy they're alive. Yeah. It's our brains trying to make sense of what happened. So as we all know, most of us that are in the chat right now, hi, Carrie. Good to see everybody. Thank you all for being here. As you guys know, Jack and Lilly, they've been missing since May 2nd, 2025. And I have been on this case just like a few others, right? And we are working hard to try to figure out what on earth happened. Now we know that there was polygraphs taken, and from what we can see out of those redacted documents that were given by the RCMP, that they were truthful, right? I think the only one that said that they had passed, which is kind of weird to me too. So, was Cody, and I mean that's not weird. But the thing is, when it said, when I looked up the RCMP, they don't usually say they passed or failed. They just say that they were truthful or deceitful, right? So I thought that was strange wording. But maybe they just said that because they want to like tell you, hey, this person passed. Or maybe it was the actual polygrapher that worded it that way. I'm not sure. I would have to look into it more. So when we look at the maps here, And Shan's going to join because I absolutely love her. So when we look at the maps, now there's a lot of stuff I have on here, guys, right? There's a lot of stuff. This right here is the little part. They just closed down for funding, I believe. And we have the house here that Jack and Lilly disappeared from. And oh, please work with me. This is where this other neighbor's home is, right? And they've got a lot of land. It doesn't look like much here, but their property line goes from, I think it's right here, and it goes all the way in the back towards the pipeline. But they have little cabin and a little church on their property. And I want to say I heard that maybe Janie or somebody has keys to this. Have you guys heard that? That she has keys to those? I could be wrong. Yes, exactly. I think the more eyes and ears on a case, the better, right? Because we all think differently. And just one thing spotted that could find them. One person that spots something that could find them, then it would help solve the case, right? Oh, that's trip 3. So trip 1. Okay, so trip 1. So this is the house. And then I'm going to go up, which is up here by Larrig Road. And I have some other little dots on here because I spotted some strange things on the road. Probably nothing, but I'm going to go down to this road here if it'll cooperate. There we go. Yay. All right. Give me just a minute, guys. It's a little slow for me. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Now, there's a guy that was found by the mines over here. His name was Alex Penny. And he was found close by to this area, more towards that way, north, right? And so when I look on Google Earth, there's certain things that I look for to see if the woods have been tampered with. Now, with this area, it's very hard to tell if someone has went through the woods or not. Now, you got to think May to August, right? There's going to be, you're going into fall. You're going to have leaves on the ground. You're going to have like dead limbs and stuff. But this particular area, they have dead fall, right? It's dead trees, stuff from when they had a hurricane come through, and it's never been like cleaned up. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult to search these areas. Like say you're walking right on this road and you're looking to see if someone's been through the woods, because sometimes you can tell by like a branch being broken, you got your footprints, right? Stuff like that. Or if it looks like there's a fence, but that's a tree. Look at that tree right there. So it's really hard if someone's actually to look in here to see if somebody's actually been through the woods. But you could tell certain areas if you back up and look, like if animals or something have made a path, you know what I mean? Like tracking. You can tell by like if it's a deer path or animals had went through. You guys see what I'm saying? There was something up in one of these trees that I wanted to look at, and it looked like balloons or something the other day, but I was alone. I might need to come down the road some. So there was a house on this road, and this house, which is really strange, caught on fire, I was told. And nothing around it. like nothing else got burned around it. That's what I'm trying to say. Just the house. Yes, you heard she had keys to the, yeah, that's what I thought. Let me back up some here because I got to go where I put my little marker. I'm going to back out here for a sec. And I put a marker out here so I could tell where it was at. Give me 1 second. Was it here that it was at? No, I put these marks with my phone and I'm on the laptop. So let's see. There was something odd up in one of these trees up here. And I hope I can find it because you can't just mark a tree. You got to mark the land. Come on, let me find it here. But it looked like a balloon or something stuck in the tree, or maybe like a, no, I'm not. I think it's there, but I'm trying to get a better view at it, at a better angle. Pretty sure it was in here. Hold on 1 second, guys. See, a lot of these have like no trespassing on their property, you know? They don't want people in here. All right, maybe it was further down. I'll just look for it later. Like it was thing. That's why I wanted to look at it with you guys. But the thing is, what I'm getting at is I sit here all the time and I'm on the maps and I'm looking for possible, like, how did they get through this, right? Like, how on earth did 2 little kids look at this? How would they walk through this stuff? You know what I mean? Into the woods to where they would get lost. You know what I mean? Like, who would do such a thing? Yeah, exactly, Jen. Who would do that? Oh, guess who's here? The woods to where they would get lost. You know what I mean? Hi. Like, who would do such a thing? Yeah, exactly, Jen. Who would do that? Oh, guess who's here? I can hear myself. Hi. I can hear myself.
Sorry, I'm on my phone as well. Just give me 1 second. I'm just posting something quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, so look at that. Do you honestly think that 2 little guys, 4 and 6, would actually walk through this, you guys? Some say, well, they could have followed the woods, do the pipeline and stuff, but I don't know, guys. Why? Why would they do that? Like, there has to be a reason why, right? I mean, fighting or something, but if someone would see them, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is what I do. I just sit here and I look on the maps and I think of where, or, you know what I mean? Where someone could have took them or where they could be. It sucks. You have a different feeling, Joyce? What do you feel, honey? What do you feel? You ready to come in?
I'm ready now. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Those children did
Hi,
not go in the woods.
everyone.
I don't think so.
How's everyone? I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. I missed you all, and I missed you, Daphne, my best niece.
I know, I miss you too.
I dropped off the face of the earth today for, well, you saw my dilemma. My mother decided it'd be a great idea to buy my daughter's matching vanities. 5 hours later, I felt like SpongeBob, you know, when he goes 5 hours later.
Yeah, I got one of those 7 hours later.
Oh man, yes. Bless her. But I have one happy child, but I have another one who's really grumped out till tomorrow.
Oh, well, hey, those things are hard to put together because it's like in different language or something. Like when you're trying to read the instructions, and then you got all these little tiny parts like pegs and then little screws with washers, and you have the little tiny, like, what are those things, those star wrenches or whatever they're called.
I just got the power drill out. I didn't even care. The power, I was just like, I'm just not even. Just ring, ring, ring. And it still took me that long.
Holy
Still
crap.
took me that long. Just I don't know if you've ever put a drawer together with the freaking runners.
Oh, heck
So
no. Yeah.
I put the runners on wrong.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh.
Those are a pain in the butt. Yeah.
But I got there. I got there, and I feel like I accomplished something. So, you know.
I remember doing that. I got my son well, this was a long time ago. I got him a bed. It was a twin bed and it was wood and I had to put it together. I was like, yay. Took me like all day, but I got it. I had a migraine after I was done.
Yes. I thought, well, my other half's doing the other one tomorrow because I'm just not. I might give some direction, you know, I'll give some, like, you know, tips, some pro tips now that I've done one, but
Well, yeah, I'm a pro. Daniel did something to the kids in the home before he moved them. That's just your feeling? No, everybody, I agree. Like, I have that feeling too. I do. I kind of feel like they were like given medicine or something to calm down, and I don't know. Well, we do know that there was a fight, so we're going over the maps. We're going over the maps. So what do you, for now anyways, some my computer blows up. There was something I spotted here, Shan, the other day on my phone, and I know I put a place mark for it, and now I can't find it on the laptop. It looked like some kind of floating, kind of like a balloon, but not a balloon, in the tree, at the top of the tree. And I thought I pin marked it so I could come back on the laptop and look with you guys. And now I can't find it. It's aggravating because I see it on my phone, but I can't see it on the laptop. I just thought it was strange. And I remember their drone fell down I'm sure they got their drone, right?
Yeah, I mean, with all the winds that they've had, it could have been like a Chinese lantern or a kite, or but kites are usually more colorful. But I mean, it's quite rural out there, but I mean, you never know. And we don't have plastic garbage bags or any plastic bags here anymore, so.
Yeah.
So where are we on Laird
Same
Road?
here.
Going down or down towards Sheepherders Junction?
I'm going down towards Sheepherders Junction. I was showing them the route that that Brad had told us. So that area I just showed you was trip 1. Is right here at the tip top of, you guys know this road, which is McLeod Road, because the little sticker star was found right here. And this is the 289. I always say this is an A. This always makes me think of an A for some reason, because I'm weird.
Yeah.
But and then this is
does.
trip 3, which is right by this lake. Mhm. This is sheep herders down here. Uh-oh, I think I broke the computer.
Yeah, it's a bit glitchy, a little
I think
bit.
You're a
Yeah,
member there, yay. Yeah, I put it on members only for chat because I didn't want people coming in and being nasty, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So they
So
could
that's
watch, but they
Yeah.
just can't.
Well, if anybody starts being an ass in my chat, I'll kick them out.
Oh yeah, Marie Antoinette, I'm dogs would absolutely. And that right there, I feel that if the human remains dogs were brought in earlier, I think that it could have eliminated all the, you know what I mean? All of our opinions on whether if something happened in the house, because those dogs would be able to smell the gases and stuff right away if something happened to them in the house, even if they were, I'm just going to say, suffocated or given medication. Those dogs would eliminate it. But after a few days, I mean, the gases, they dissipate, right? They're not going to be able to, especially after 5 months when they brought the dogs in, the dogs aren't going to be able to smell anything unless something like clothing they were wearing or something was put back in the house. Does that make sense? So it sucks that the dogs couldn't be brought in until after 5 months. It really does.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of things that should have been done a lot earlier, but you can't go back in the past now. But yeah, quite a few things should have been done in the beginning. Locking down the property should have been the first thing, and not letting anyone else go out and search, especially Daniel.
How much blood significant to cause? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me grab my glasses, you guys, because I can only see. I'm trying to read the comment, and I'm like,
Linda's saying that it's a foil purple heart balloon. That maybe she knows what you're talking about.
oh, did you
In the
see
tree?
what I was talking about? Oh, Linda, I thought you were. I'm so sorry. I can be nasty. Only you, Wolfie. Shh, I'm not here. Let's see before. Yeah, I don't know how much, not to be gross, but after you pass fluid is released quickly and your bowels empty. Absolutely. So if something like that happened, allegedly, right, on the property, by whatever means, the gases and stuff from that, right? Like if they had any clothing on at the time that happened, or any kind of bedding, bath mat, like say if it happened in a bathroom or living room, a rug or anything like that, yes, that rug, the items would have to be burned or thrown away somewhere, right? Because the dogs could still detect it on that, but not if there was no bodily fluids or anything left behind. Because the gases in the air from the dogs, when they come into the house, like after a couple days, they would be able to detect the gases still inside the home, but not after 5 months. But yes, like if bodily fluids or blood or something was left behind, I know it's vulgar to talk about. I'm sorry. That stuff would have to be burned or taken elsewhere, because the dogs could still absolutely detect that. Absolutely. If it was
Do you
on
think-
something else.
Do you
Yeah,
think maybe that's why the dog handlers mentioned about the wood stove and asked when the last time he burned something was?
could absolutely. I mean, I just think it's kind of coincidental that he says wood stove. Like, what made him say wood stove? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why not say something else?
fireplace.
Yeah, fireplace or that specific one. And why 2 dogs in the house?
I think they detected something. I think they detected something. That's my feeling, because
Mm-hmm.
when Charmaine did that like the press conference thing with the dog handlers and how how specific dogs worked, one of the things they had said was that bringing in a second dog usually is because it's detected something and they want to verify it, and they don't tell the other dog what they've detected or where they've detected it, but they'll bring in a second dog just to sort of like reiterate what they found.
Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. From what I've heard from, yes, Jules. Yeah, because I was like, why the hell did they bring in 2 dogs? And then I remember Jules saying something like that. Because remember the first day they only had the black shepherd, and then which they searched 4 hours on the property and around, right? That's not including out that they were on the property for 4 hours. That's what Daniel said, right?
Mhm.
And then the following day they brought in another shepherd, I guess, and let them both go inside the house at the same time. And that, remember, Jules was like, what? They
Mhm.
usually never do that unless, yeah, that's something. Because that's a small area if you think about it. That's what, like maybe 500-600 square foot, you think, guys? Hi,
What
guys, welcome in.
the home, the
Yeah,
mobile home or the trailer?
the
Yeah,
mobile home.
I can't see it being more than 500 square feet, really.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no,
Cindy,
actually, no. Hold on a second. If it's got 3 bedrooms and a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room, it could be 800, actually.
800. Okay.
Yeah,
It's still kind of, I mean, it's like a size of an apartment, I guess, right? Or a large
yeah.
apartment. Yeah, Cindy, you're right. He did use the wood stove after. Which tells me like, I mean, well, I mean, it could be cold, but
Nobody ever, well, I don't know. Speaking as a Nova Scotian, nobody starts a fire inside in freaking May. It's just so unusual, It
mhm.
really is unusual you'd be using your heat pumps or your radiators or something like that in May, like, because you probably would have been, I don't know, most people run out of wood by then.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I now in May here, early May, sometimes, sometimes, um, it will snow like at night, but that's very random. And in May, I'm not. Yeah, May is warm. Like we usually start putting in our like ACs like middle of May here. But you guys are a little bit warmer, I think, because you're surrounded by the ocean. Well, maybe about the same. I know that sounds
Yeah.
weird because you're north of me. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Good to see all of you. Stormy, good to see you. So, we all pretty much can kind of agree that I think we're all on the same page that the children are outside of the search area, right?
Yeah. I'd like to know where the dogs searched, though, because they said they did 40 kilometers of searches. Like, I'd like to know where
And
the 40
hold on.
kilometers of searches
Where
what was.
I would
Because
too,
I
but the
don't think it would have
only
been like a radius of 40, like a 40 in diameter. I think it would have been like concentrated on certain.
can you hear me or am I skipping? Yeah, I would like
I
to
can
know
hear you.
too.
What's your news, Wolfie?
I'm so sorry. My maps is causing glitchy. Ugh. Where is the Sheepherder's Junction on here? I thought it was right here. I think that's Jen Lake,
Uh,
right?
Further south.
Am I? Hold on. Let me. It should be marked.
I think you just need to go a little bit further south.
This is the 289. And this is where the guy was found out here too, close by.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm going to have to stop using my maps. I'm going to get rid of the maps. I'm just going to get rid of the maps because I can't even talk. It's so bad. The sheep herders junction. Yeah. Something always spotted my attention with that area. It's so frustrating. I can't use it. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's much better now.
Okay, let me just get rid of it. We'll go over the documents. It just sucks because like that was my whole life was about the maps and stuff, and I can't use it.
I can try to use mine if you want me to.
It's all right. We'll just go over the documents. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
So
fix this. Here.
Wolfie's going on with Charmaine and a special guest on Sunday.
Nice. Who's the special guest? Oh, I know. I know who the special guest is. I live in PICTOU County. I used my wood stove in May. LOL. I found it was cold, but I still also been in and out of the hospital, so it may have just been me. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, some of us are colder than others. I understand that. I completely understand that. Like some people lately, I've been really cold, so I've been turning up the darn. I don't know. Is that trailer a double wide or a single wide, Shan? I can't remember.
I'm gonna say it's a single wide I mean, I can't see it being more than, it doesn't look more than like 10 feet wide.
Yeah.
I
10,
mean, 12 at the most, but
10 feet wide.
like deep. It's
Yeah.
probably 40 feet long,
Wow.
but probably only 10 feet wide, maybe 12. But I think that would be pushing it 12. Like I think that's
That's not that wide. Do you guys
no.
think they have another means for heat in that trailer? Because usually trailers come with heat, don't they?
68 by 14. Is it
What?
really that long? 68, 70 feet long?
What? Wow. Magdalena says 3 degrees in Nova Scotia on May 2nd. Yeah, I mean, it was cold, depending
Okay.
on when he was using it, I guess. When was he using it? Didn't Earl buy fuel for Daniel Martell to heat the house for the kids? That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's got an oil furnace out the front.
Yeah.
You can see the oil tank.
Yeah. Usually people that live up in the north they have a second option to heat. Like I have like 3. I have like the not an actual wood stove, but I have a propane stove. I have a wood burning fireplace, which doesn't really do anything. And I have a furnace with propane. So usually trailers come with electric heating, but I don't know if they work or not, right? So I guess he could just be using the wood stove really makes it warm. I mean, that's for like January and February weather.
Yeah. It's just that normally, I mean, we
Yeah.
usually prepare quite a bit with the amount of woods. And I mean, a lot of people tend to run out of wood by May unless they've got like years and years and years worth. But
Yeah, true. Never
yeah,
seen Daleen claiming Logan and Justin were there the night before when and where was this stated? Who? I never seen that before. We use
there was-
oil, wood stove, and heat pump in Maine. Yeah. Kelly uses a wood stove. Wood stoves are great. I mean, they really heat up well. My house had a wood stove in it for a long time, and you could see there's like these little vent things that were on the floor, and that was for the wood stove, but they switched it to propane and it only heats the basement now. But and then they have a furnace they put in, which those vents are on the ceiling. I got vents all over the house, you guys. It's crazy.
yeah. Propane's pretty rare here for the most part, propane heat, unless like it's one of the other kind, like a traveling trailer.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
but yeah,
Propane.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that in Justin's chat though um about Logan and or Justin being there. But I fell asleep. But I do remember Daleen did actually say something
Hmm.
on Charmaine's insinuating that there were 4 people there that night. But I haven't heard for a fact who that could have been. There's
Why
just a
am
couple
I?
people talking
Yeah.
about that in chat.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Why am I thinking of that for? Like, that sounds familiar for some reason. Well, I know that I remember hearing Justin was on the property, but I remember it was just brought up somewhere and I can't remember where it was at. That's, huh. Well, if you come and if you have any questions for who? You, Wolfie? I'm just
I
messing.
think it was for Charmaine is going to be doing a live with Please Bring Me Home with Nick, which is great because I never watched the one with DT because I boycotted him. So I'll watch it. I'll watch him on Charmaine though.
Did she write anything about the dogs in here? I'm just curious to see maybe because she's really good. Okay, so these are the heavy urban scent dogs were brought in. Okay, cadaver dogs. I mean, we can click on this to see if it lets us. I mean, they said 40, but they didn't. They only said in the one article I read was the house. Did you hear anywhere else that they searched? And the surrounding areas, like the blanket they mentioned, and the pipeline, and I think the lake. Nick, please bring me home, Daff. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was somebody else.
That's why I was wondering. Like they said, they did 40 kilometers of searching, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, where did they search? Like
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no way to prove if they were. Yeah, unfortunate speculation. Absolutely. Yeah, 40 kilometers. Do you want to pull up your maps? I really want to go
I
over the
can,
map. I'm
sure.
sorry.
Hang on a sec.
Maybe if you go from Lansdowne Station Lake to Sheepherders Junction, would that be 40 kilometers or?
It would definitely be 20 kilometers at least down to Sheepherders.
Wow. Okay. Maybe 20 down from the lake. Okay, from Larrig Road to Sheepherders would be 40 kilometers. But I don't know if they're counting around too.
I'm just going to bring up a new one that's got nothing on it.
Perfect. Is it true that Darren G got no? Okay, yeah. Let me clear this up, you guys. I don't know where this came from. I can only guess. Guys, there's these AI videos that are rampant right now on YouTube and Facebook, and they just tell the stupidest lies, right? Like there's one that says Daniel was at a gas station in a truck, which is a lie.
I heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's one, or I don't know, I haven't seen this. There was an article and it said that something about Darren, but it's not. It's a lie. It's a complete lie. So if you guys see something like that, go try and find it. Like when you like Google the question, but go and click on news. Like where all just the mainstream news articles come up and see if you could correlate it with that. And if you can't, then it's most likely not true, especially if nobody else is talking about it. I hate those stupid AI videos because they sit there and just pull bonkers out of nothing. it sucks. And then people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And it's sad. They need to get rid of those videos. I don't know why they do that. And it's messing up AI, because when you ask it a question, then it thinks, oh, well, you know. There was another one that said Malaya had been warned several times about the children being abused and that they would be taken. I think that was AI crap too. Yeah, it sure was, Happy Turtle. You're absolutely right. It is sad that they keep doing that. It is so sad. Yeah. If you guys don't see it from us, like if we don't post it or something in one of our, because if one of us posts it, it'll go like viral within a second, and then just match it up with the mainstream media says, just to make sure that it's correct. Yeah. So I have Shan pulling up her maps here since my computer wants to have a heyday. Oh, thank you.
So it's actually only 7 kilometers down to Sheep Herders Junction, but it's
Oh.
20 down to Burnside.
Oh, wow. And that's from Larrig Road?
No, that was from 1407, but I can do from Larrig Road too. Hang on.
Because I don't know if they're counting in like in a circumference or something, like a roundabout area, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or if they're just going up and down. Yeah, there's no verification if Justin was at Janie's, unfortunately. I mean, other than them saying no, the family saying no, but I don't know. I know that I know there's been, I think it was Malaya said they live back there, but isn't Burnside where the other body was found? Cool. Yes, cool. Yeah, it was found over in that area. I see. Or it was found over off of Larrig, by Larrig Road, and one over kind of by Sheep Herders Junction, if that makes sense, which is close to Burnside. Let's see. Someone says, I seen it say RCMP had arrested. Oh, you posted liars on it. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you.
10 kilometers from Larrig Road to Sheep Herders Junction.
10? That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so if you do it, think about it. If you do 10 that way, and then across would be 10, that would be 20.
Yeah, it's actually 20 down to Burnside.
And then take Burnside back to the pipeline where the boots were found.
Yeah,
And then
because that's the pipeline there that runs all the way back up too.
that might be what they did. And then,
Well, the boots were right about here.
Yep. And then they would take it down to Earl's, probably from there. I'm guessing. And then Landsdowne, well, Landsdowne Lake is right over there by Larrig Road. Oh, and they probably would have went down Landsdowne Station Road too, probably. Yeah, I would love to know where they actually went. Sorry, guys, I can't. Yeah, no.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's what it would look like if he kind of went, or whoever went down to Sheep Herders, down to Burnside, and which was roughly where Kevin Martin was found, and then kind of followed the pipeline back up to Lansdowne Road and around Earl's Place.
That's probably what they did then, in my opinion. Absolutely. Yeah, guys, if you can't see chat, just click on all messages. I do the same thing so you can see all the messages. you don't think I don't have he was living there. He'd also have been polygraphed. Yes, so there supposedly there were 7 people. 7 people that were polygraphed.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Who would it have been? So according to Kent, it wasn't Darren who was the 7th. Not that I'm sure Kent would know, but
I don't think it'd be Darren either. I think it would be Ron.
Mhm. So we know Daniel, we know Malaya, we know Janie, even though she didn't really actually take one.
Yeah.
We've got Cody
Yep.
and Cindy,
Mm-hmm.
Wade.
Yep. Maybe it was Justin. Yeah, Ron. I think more like Ron, Justin, or Earl would be our lucky number 7.
Yeah. I mean, if they weren't, then that's a problem because I think they all should have been.
I agree.
Yeah. I think, and the way that Wayne was acting, he should definitely be as well.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, I agree. Maybe it was him then. I know if it
Maybe.
was Cheryl or something, we'd probably hear back. But Daniel kind of went quiet after around when somebody else was polygraphed, it seems like, because, well, he was asking around the time the dogs came out that he wanted a polygraph for Cheryl or the family that found the blanket. And if you guys remember correctly, he wasn't he called back in and interrogated about the blanket around that time?
Yeah. And I heard he went in again after that as well.
And Malaya was, well, I heard Malaya wasn't, but you never know.
Yeah. And I remember Haley saying that she hadn't, on the last time she spoke out, that she hadn't, but she would be happy to take one. And had the RCMP wanted, thought in any way that she was responsible, they would have hauled her ASS in a long time ago.
Exactly. I have that
So,
message. Yep.
yeah. And Daniel said multiple times that if things went quiet and people, there was no information that was coming out, that he was going to talk and that he was going to bring information to light. But I guess he's being quiet now because of the custody battle for Meadow.
Yep.
But I don't see how the heck he's going to get custody. One, based on how many car accidents he's had just in the last 6 months, I wouldn't even allow a child to get in the car with him. And secondly, the text messages that were being sent to those other women.
Yeah.
I mean, he admitted to doing rugs repeatedly and for years.
Yep.
So on those 3 things alone, I personally don't think he stands a chance, but that's just my opinion.
Why would you even admit something like that? Just even if someone was, I don't understand why he would admit something like that. If there was any chance of that getting out. I don't know if that was the Taylor girl or if it was somebody else that he was talking to. I know he had 2 girlfriends at the time, right? Or one.
Yeah. I think it was the second one after Taylor, possibly. Because Justin from Clutch brought her messages out sort of to corroborate what Taylor had said. So I'm thinking it's not Taylor, it was another one. And yeah, I think this was just in some weird twisted way for him to make himself look like the big man, that he did rugs all the time and that they didn't affect him, that he was somehow better than the rugs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't understand that. I've never heard somebody say that before. I don't like the rugs, but the rugs like me type thing, like that song, right?
Yeah. And
And that,
that he wasn't ashamed. That was, I saw in that last long, like, essay that he wrote saying that Malaya is probably going to try to blame him
here.
for, saying that he was
Mhm.
domestic violence against her and the children
Mhm.
and because of the rugs. And he's like, I never hit women and I never hit children. And I
Mhm.
admitted to doing rugs that I'm not ashamed. And I'm like, who in their
Mhm.
right mind would not be ashamed of doing mathematics? Like,
I don't know.
who
Yeah.
says that?
I don't know. I think it's disgusting, honestly. I absolutely think it's
Yeah.
disgusting. Mhm.
Yeah, no, the R was Taylor, Cindy, but then there was the other one that where he said about forcing the legs and which means the same
Mm.
thing, but it was worded in a different way.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Justin said it was a girl before Taylor. Was it
Oh,
after
maybe
her?
it was before because
Before
Taylor was
them
like
dated.
August, I think, or something, right?
Yeah. But you know he's
Yeah.
probably got someone else now. That's
Ugh.
yeah, it is gross, guys. Like I haven't even shown those pics on here because it makes me sick to my stomach. And I know Justin was having a hard time reading them too because it's gross.
Yeah.
It is. It's just gross. Do you want to go over some of the document with me for like 30 minutes and then we'll
Sure.
it's up to you. I don't know how long you have or
I'm good. My girls are more than occupied. And I spent some darn good quality time building that vanity with one of them. So
yeah.
she's got the rest of the evening setting up all of her makeup and her perfumes and her brushes. And
Oh, that's so
oh yeah,
cool.
she's like a pig in poo poo.
Pig and poo, yeah. I love that. Oh my gosh. I know. You got a lot of stuff this year. Oh my gosh for them. I thought I went crazy.
Well, I like I said, I think I may have indulged in some retail therapy this
There you
year.
go. I don't like shopping too much. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know. Like I'll go and look at stuff and then I'm like, "Oh, I like it." And then for some reason right before I get up to checkout, I'm like, "No, I don't like it." What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
well, there's not a lot to do in rural Nova Scotia. And they just like, so yeah, we go to the mall.
We don't even have a freaking mall. Like the closest one to me is like 40 miles. I
Yeah,
think 30 or 40 miles.
it's not close for me either.
Sucks, right? It sucks. I think it was mentioned that Brian Ward would be the other one that they polygraphed the bus driver.
That would
Oh,
be
really?
something.
I didn't
That
hear
would be
that,
something.
Cindy. Huh. I
I mean,
wonder.
it would make
Hmm.
sense. I always questioned that he would have been driving by at key times when
Yeah.
the children were missing, or had gone missing. So the drive to the school and perhaps the drive back from the school.
With the
And
blanket. Yep.
yeah, I do wonder because he used to turn around, we were told, in Ron's driveway as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
But
Absolutely. Huh. Yeah, I know. Makes you wonder because he was one of the first people I was like, hmm. And usually, when parents start, usually the mom, I don't know, Malaya with her not talking is like got me like, I'm sorry, that's just suspicious as hell, right? I don't know. Like, what parent wouldn't be yearning for their child and online or anything? If she honestly believes they were abducted, wouldn't you want to cry out online or on TV for people to look for them?
yeah, that's why I don't think she thinks that they were abducted. I think she realized when she left that something had happened to them. That's just my opinion, but I
Yeah.
mean, it always bothered me though. This was something that came to me in the middle of the night last night, um, which was Daniel's interview, the first sit down one that he had with CBC.
Mhm.
And like a couple of the things that stuck with me was he said, there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yep.
what a strange thing to say,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
And also, when he was questioned about the party, he was like, well, she's like, oh, so you didn't have people at the house? Well, not the night before.
Yeah.
And that's just my neighbor. They're just saying that to get the attention away from themselves.
The heat off. Yeah. Not the night before. I know. It's a weird way to answer it, right? Well, Wednesday, they got home at 10:30. That would be kind of late to have people over after 10:30, right?
Mhm.
So, I mean, you know Janie. I don't think Janie would want people over there past like 8 o'clock at night, waking her up. So Tuesday, because the kids didn't have school Wednesday, but they were seen though on Thursday's camera. So, I mean, that's what they said, anyways.
Mhm.
So, I mean, what day? Not the
Daniel didn't
night.
know what day was what though either, you know? He didn't know
True.
what day was Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, right?
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Yeah, exactly. Not the night before, but think about it. They got home at 3:30. What if he had them over like in the evening, but not at night, right? Like he could have been just wording it like they came
Yeah,
over
because
late afternoon.
yeah, because he likes to do stuff like that. There was no cars towed. No, there was an SUV towed.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Playing with
Yeah.
words. Because think about it. Um, because in that message, the text that one neighbor that lives 500 feet away, they said that it was around like 2 or 3 or something in the afternoon, right? And
Yeah.
it was they couldn't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday, which I find odd that they say they couldn't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday, and Daniel also forgot Wednesday with Thursday.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? So
Yes,
Daniel,
and
yeah.
Cool J17 was saying the neighbor didn't say night either. The neighbor said saw a bunch of cars in the afternoon, Wednesday or Thursday. And
Yes, exactly.
yeah, and Wednesday they were in Truro until 10 o'clock. So that
10.
really
Yeah,
only leaves Thursday.
exactly. Exactly. Only
And
leaves
which time?
Thursday.
Yeah, they got back at 3,
30.
3:15, 3:30.
317. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
317. Yeah. Or 311. I'm sorry. Stupid. Jesus. All these darn
Mhm.
time frames. 311. They got back. You're right. Let me pull up that message actually,
Yeah.
because it started getting my wheels turning because Daniel couldn't remember Wednesday from Thursday, and neither could the neighbor that wrote that. What? Maybe it was Daniel writing that. I know I have an
Yes.
email.
Zygote. I guess you changed your name from Zygist to Zygote. I don't think it's familiar human trafficking. If Cindy took the kids, it wasn't to traffic them because she was trying to get Malaya out of the property multiple times. Her and Wade had tried to get them out with the U-Haul truck. So I don't think it would be human trafficking on Cindy's part. Um, I cannot believe that. And if they were trafficked, then it wasn't by Cindy or Wade or I wouldn't believe that. And I wouldn't believe Haley would or Cheryl would be responsible for that either.
Wow. How about this? How about this? I just thought of something. What if this is alleged, you guys, and it's just a theory. What if the bus driver did have something to do with it, and he doesn't live that far away? Maybe he was the one that wrote that. But think about it. Maybe he had his wife plant the boot prints out there because it was her kid that got off of the four-wheeler
Mhm.
just to mix up the search. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm just throwing things around.
Yeah, I
All right,
mean,
I got that. 1 second. Sorry.
I'm not sure how they eliminated him initially. You know, there was no, from what I understood, there was no video camera footage given over by the bus driver for Thursday at all. Thursday
Oh, there
afternoon or
was, but
Friday.
they were too hard to read, is what I was told. Like they were too,
Too hard to see.
yeah. Like why would
I
they be
mean,
too
I
hard to
think
see?
Zygote is saying Cindy and Wade, but I mean, I think if Cindy and Wade were involved, then Kiki would have run her mouth by now about Cindy.
I just don't think that they are. I mean, yeah, I think the call is odd. Her calling her mom at 8:28, but
Yeah.
I think what happened there was she was going to call her mom and say the kids were missing around that time, and someone stopped her and said, "No, wait till 10
I
something
go and
o'clock."
look some
It,
more.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Could that have been the time that she was held down and her phone taken?
It very well could have been. It very well could have been the time. I don't
Yes.
feel like Cindy has anything to do with it. Now I know they try to help her leave at one point, but like I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like if Cindy came and got the kids right from Malaya, and Cindy would have told the cops and been like, "Hey, look, my grandkids are being abused. I'm just saying, right? Like there's something going on here. I don't want my grandkids here. Why like why would she keep it a secret? You know what I mean? That's the thing with that. Like and Cindy's a nurse, and I'm not saying all nurses are saints, but she's a reputable person, right? Like she has a degree, she's a nurse, like I don't know. It's not just some person
Yeah.
sitting with no job doing math all day.
No, but I definitely think they all knew the kids were missing by that 8:28 phone call.
You do?
Yeah, I think they all knew. I
Yeah.
think that Malaya knew, and she was gonna call her mom to say something, and
Mhm.
that's why that all that timeline doesn't make sense, and I'm pretty sure that when Janie spoke to Ron at 8:48, she was saying something to Ron too. Like, I don't like that phone call more than anything else, and then just none of it makes any sense, in my
Mm-mm.
opinion. None of the morning makes any sense, and none of the evening makes any sense, and the checking in at midnight doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
So
I'm not pro Cindy. I'm not pro anybody, but think about it. Like what would be her motive to do it? Like why would she do something like that? And it's like, should we believe somebody that's credible over someone that's not, that's on drugs, right? Like, or drugs? Uh, I would believe someone that's a nurse over someone that's doing methamphetamine. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? No one's
Yeah.
pro anything. You know, we're pro Jack and Lilly trying to figure out what. I think Zygote needs to go have a day off.
Yeah. Zygote, you know
Go
what?
have a,
You're
go
about
have,
2 seconds away from being timed
yeah.
out permanently.
You need to take a break, dude. Seriously, because like when you're like that, you just need to take a break. We're
Yeah.
thinking of all different freaking theories here, and you're either involved or something.
Yeah, I think if you think that we know Cindy, then I think that you know Daniel.
Exactly. But just think about it. Are you going to believe someone that's doing methamphetamine over someone that's a nurse? Like, it just makes no sense. And what would be her motive? She also lives an hour and something away, right? It just, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what would be her motive to do it? She also took a polygraph too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think everybody is suspect, yes, but there's more people that are more suspect than others. Oh, Jen, yeah, they're in the other chat. They're in
They're in my chat.
they're in Shane's chat. I can see it because we're joint right now. we're joined at the hip. Yeah, it's not. I'm not anybody's side. I'm on Jack and Lily's side. And that's what we're all here for, is to find out what the heck happened to them. Like, I can give a crap about like the parents and stuff. I just don't think, like, I just don't see it being her. Like, if she really wanted to do it, like, she would have done it. She would have said, screw Malaya. I'm getting her and the kids out when they had the U-Haul, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't Cindy say when she arrived? Why would she tell Malaya to put out an Amber Alert if she was the one that took the kids?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't she just tell the RCMP, look, I took the kids
Yeah.
because Daniel was doing this, or Malaya was completely unfit and I did it to protect the children. Like, it wouldn't be kidnapping even if she had taken them.
Exactly.
You know, if she had told the
Well,
RCMP, you know?
yeah. It just doesn't make any sense. That's why I try to look at
Yeah.
it logically, right? Look at
Yes,
it logically.
yeah. She's not
And
gonna risk her career for that.
mhm.
I can't see that. Whereas Daniel, I feel, had more to lose, because if Malaya left and took her kids as well as Meadow and then wanted to fight for custody like she did to Cody, she put out her, she put her foot down and was like, no, I'm having the kids. She would have done the same for Meadow. And then it would have come out what Daniel was up to, that he was up to rugs and that he was violent and was picking on Jack and Lilly. And then he wouldn't get Meadow. And on top of that, as we've
Mhm.
seen, there's already ammunition now for the ex-wife who is taken custody away from Daniel. So he was the one that had the most to lose, in my opinion, compared to anyone else.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's just my opinion. But I mean, now he's got nothing. Now he's got none of the children, and they're certainly not in a big rush to give Meadow back to that family either.
Yeah, I'm still not buying it either. Yeah, you just gotta look at it. Like, you gotta put everybody in front of you, right? Like a lineup, and what kind of person they are, and what motive they have, right? What kind of motive they have? What would be their reasoning? And then you got to look at prior issues. What has happened up until this point of disappearance, right? That includes, like, have the kids ran off? Uh, have they ran off before? We know Jack ran off before, and when he was 2, right? So he just took off walking because he wasn't being watched. And I have a feeling that's what was going on here. But I also have a feeling with everybody else coming out with family saying stuff, there was also other stuff going on, plus drugs in the house. So when you mix up different chemicals, right, you're going to create a bomb. Does that make sense? When you mix
Yeah.
up all these chemicals, all these ingredients from it, what's going on? It's going to create a bomb. And that's just where I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
Well, Patty and Derwin are close. I mean, that Derwin and Patty are close. And I don't know why he didn't go get them. Maybe, like he said, he didn't want to get involved. Maybe he feels bad now. I don't know. I don't know what to, you know what I mean? Yeah, I find that quite odd too. We think the same. We come out and say the same thing at the same time. The same.
It is.
Oh, Patriot Girl said something in your chat. She said, did you see Patriot Girls?
Maybe doing this to lure Malaya out of hiding.
No, it was one before. She said, Daniel told me a while back he linked Malaya's phone to see what she was doing. That would make sense on why. Remember how I kept saying to you, like, how did he know? How was he able to show Belinda that the children were checked out of school?
Well, I think on that part, it was because he was registered as a guardian. So he would have got he would have got email confirmation that they had been booked at a school.
Yeah.
They both would have, but
Maybe.
but that wouldn't surprise me because he was a very controlling person, it seems like. So I wouldn't be surprised if if they were iPhones, if he had her iMessages and stuff going to his phone, because you can do that.
I want to show you guys something. Yeah, absolutely. You can reroute them. Also, I know Malaya said he didn't have access to the app, so it had to been in something like that, right? I want to show you guys something real quick. I took shots last night when I wasn't supposed to be, or maybe it was the night before, if I can find them. Carla says, I mean, for the last almost 8 months now since Jack and Lilly has been missing, how come nobody's really been weighing in on the bus driver or his brother? Or Carla, I think because there's not much information there. And yes, they're suspects in my eyes as well.
And the
Especially
brother,
with the blanket.
yeah, the brother lives out west now. I think he's actually banned from being in PICTOU County.
Oh, Justin Martellus?
No, sorry, the bus driver's brother.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because of he was involved in essay against multiple people underage.
Yeah.
And I think some of them may have been family members, and he was banned from being in PICTOU County.
And that's what really makes me weary about him, because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And I'm not suggesting anything, right? It's just a statement. It's just a statement. And then when you find the blue blanket with the bath mat and the shirt in his freaking yard, I think that's quite ironic. But that's just me.
And DT's version of how it could have got there and the connection.
Yeah.
Lord. Make that one make sense.
Yeah, wrapping tools around or something. I don't freaking know. That's crazy to me. I want to show you something. Yeah, Christine, I'm with you. I don't see a situation where DM isn't a major. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Jen agrees too. Like, it's just.
Yeah, I want to touch base on that because you have to have like motive, means, and opportunity, right? And
Absolutely.
True Crime 1111 did a really interesting video yesterday. Oh, we've lost Daphne. And it was about
You're fine.
it was about the motive. And one thing that they had both said, both Malaya and Daniel, was that they would talk, that they'd talk to anyone, that they'd talk your ear off, that they would talk to strangers in the grocery store, that just a whole lot of talk, talk, talk. So I wonder if maybe that was part of the motive, was that they were worried that they would talk, or him in particular was worried that they were going to talk, because if they went to school and say something had happened to one or the other,
Mm-hmm.
like they can't go to school because they're going to tell. because they talk to everyone, they'll talk your ear off, and they probably didn't get as much attention as they at home as they did at school, right?
Yep.
So they probably would be talking to their teachers and being, you know, and Jack didn't, it was said that Jack did not like Daniel. So I
Well,
could see him saying something at school.
I absolutely agree with you 100% because I believe that the teacher knew something because wasn't she the one who took the photos and shared them with the CAS? So
Yes, I think they were the ones that put in the complaint to CAS about how they were coming to school.
there you go. So that's how we know there was communication right there. So the children could absolutely be talking because they felt safe. And Belinda said that Jack looked very happy in his school pictures. So
Yeah,
that could
he did.
absolutely, he
He
did.
always looked happy at school, in the school pictures compared to ones that were taken. There was one,
Oh.
somebody had sent to me trying to look as to whether there was like a hole punched in the back of the picture, but in all of his pictures, Jack looks wary. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like he's anticipating something or that he's worried. Like, I know Belinda said he was always a very serious boy, but he looks
In this
on,
one.
he just looks like he's expecting something not good.
There, and you're right. And I was going to look for the picture. It's when he was with the teacher with the award and his poor little face. Like you could tell, like he got an award for something and he didn't know how to accept it, right? Because he's seemed like he always. Jen says, I have students who are happier at school than home. I worry about them when we have extended breaks. Oh, Jen, I would too. I would too. And it's so sad because you can't, I mean, yes, you can report if you know certain things, but it's up to, the law to actually do something. That's so sad, Jen. It just breaks my heart. I was thinking about that too, like on Christmas. I'm like, how many other children are going through the same thing that our children in the cases went through, And God forbid, there's always these missing children's cases, and there's going to be more and more and more. And it kills me that I'm like, don't know who's going to be next and stuff. I wish I knew, right? It sucks to stop it. No children deserves that, or animals, or it's just so sad. You don't think
Yeah.
Jack, like the bus driver? Hi, Bonnie.
Well, he did throw his boots at the bus driver, and that made me
True.
wonder as well. That's a valid point. That's a
True.
valid point.
Huh.
I mean, my kids have had good and bad bus drivers. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
to throw their boot, I mean, he was obviously acting out. He probably learned that from somewhere, which is what I thought.
Could
But
be
yeah,
both. Could be
to
both.
throw his boots at him though, makes you wonder why.
Yeah, did he reprimand him or something? Absolutely.
Hmm.
Like, did he not want to sit down in his seats? Is that why he threw his boots at him? Or is he just did something happen before school? Because we weren't told if it was on the way to school or after school. So I'm guessing it was probably on the way to school because he liked school. So maybe he didn't want to leave school. Jen says we bought 48 kids presents who wouldn't have anything. They asked for clothes, not video games. It's so sad. They wanted necessities, shampoos, gloves, hats. Oh, Jen, I'll have to email you. That is just so sad. Like, I it makes me want to cry. Like, I don't even want to think about that. Oh, we should do like a thing where we could just on Amazon, like buy them something and send them like clothes or something. I just feel so bad.
Yeah, I think so, Cool Jay. I think that he threw stuff because stuff was thrown at him. And it was, yeah, Lily used to scream on the bus. So
Yep.
why, but maybe he was defending Lily. Maybe Lily got yelled at and maybe he was defending her. I'm not sure. But somebody had to take him on and off the bus because I guess he needed to be buckled in. Because remember Janie, in one of her things, she said, I remember the look of the bus driver when I handed him Meadow and said, here, hold her while I unbuckled the kids.
Why? Why does he need to be unbuckled though?
Maybe for his size.
That's weird. Like he can't unbuckle himself. That's the thing. Like that always made me think. You got a super sticker from Cheryl, hon.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Oh, very kind of you. I appreciate that very much.
That was a feather he threw, not a rock. I'm confused. No, well, our buses didn't even have seatbelts. I drove my kids to school most of the time. I mean, I know they did get seatbelts, but I don't remember buckling them in. Like they could buckle themselves in usually. Like, did you have to buckle your kids in? I mean, you're in Nova Scotia.
Well, I not when they were, no, I didn't have to, but they were probably bigger
Yeah.
than Jack. And I think it's like a weight, it's based on weight as well. And
Okay.
he would have been in like what do they call it? Like pre-K or what's it called?
VPK or whatever.
Oh
That's what
gosh.
it is, VPK.
No, what's it called? And when here though, it's
Thank you, Christine.
primary, pre-primary and primary. Sorry, it's been
Okay.
so long.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know, right?
yeah, he would have been pre-primary,
Uh,
which is like junior kindergarten, the equivalent of like before. So yeah, under 4.5
okay.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Christine. Carla says, okay, so Malaya said she heard Jack and Lily in their bedroom between 8 and 8:30 Friday morning. Be here today, so that means Malaya was awake. Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Can we talk about this for a minute, Shan?
Yeah.
Okay. So I did a clip, right, on this exact thing. So Malaya allegedly was up at 6:15 after her alarm went off at 6. She dozed back, woke up with her alarm at 6:15, checked Jack and Lily out of school within 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes from 6:15 to 6:17, 6:18. Kids not going to school. There's no time to, unless she did it between 6 and 6:15 to see if they were sick, but I don't know. There was nothing said there. But think about this. So yes, so we have the phone call, right? Our phone call was at 8:28. I'm going to write it down. So we have 8:28 phone call to mom, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then she said she heard Jack and Lily in their bedroom between 8 and 8:30. So this phone call would be in between those times. And then she said Daniel was asleep until what, 9:40?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. But listen to this. See, this is what doesn't make sense, right? Daniel said that he heard Jack he said Lily came in and out of the room around that time. So Lily also came in the room around 8:30, right? Around the time Malaya was on the phone or made that call to mom, right?
Mhm.
Lily came in the room. So Lily in room. Or yeah. And Daniel said the lock woke him up. The lock.
Rattling of the lock. That's how he knew they were at the door. Yeah, just one of the many things that didn't make any sense. Because that was the first time he ever mentioned that.
So he shushed Lilly, but yet he heard Jack around that same time in the kitchen rustling around. So Jack was rustling in the kitchen at this time, right? How would Malaya hear them in the room, but he hears them in the kitchen? And then check this out. At 9:40, because he was asleep, at 9:40, he said he listened to see if they were in the kitchen. Why would they be in the kitchen again if they were in the kitchen around the like 8:30 time, right? So it doesn't make sense. You have a bunch of stuff happening at this 8:30. You have a phone call to mom that she didn't answer. You have Lilly in the room and opening and closing or opening the door, him shushing, but he was supposed to be asleep. Jack in the kitchen, Daniel said, but Malaya said both of them were in their bedroom across the hall. But Daniel was asleep the whole time. So how the hell does he know any of this happened?
Yeah.
And then Daniel heard the door too, right? So it doesn't make sense. This time period and then this whole time period of 8 to 8:30 needs to be looked into more, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think that she was trying to call her mom at 8:28 to say something had already happened.
Absolutely.
And the more I looked at her as well, it looked like her shirt, the neck of her shirt had been stretched out like a lot.
Yeah.
And part of me thinks that she was trying to leave and that is when
The
he
phone.
like pulled her down. And like if Jack and Lilly were still there at that time, let's just say they were still there,
Mm-hmm.
that's maybe when Lilly heard a commotion going on and was
Mm-hmm.
poking her head in there to say like, what's
Mm-hmm.
going on? Why is mom yelling?
Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go. Absolutely could have been. That might have been what happened.
I suspect that happened the night before, though, part of me thinks.
Yeah, and that was made up. Yeah.
Yeah, and he had no recollection of timing whatsoever. And when he tried to like create something the next morning, I don't think he realized how in depth he would have to account for everything when
Yep.
he just would have said, look, just tell them we were asleep. Just tell them we were asleep, and they snuck out the back door because the door is quiet.
Yep.
And when we went and searched everywhere and couldn't find them,
Yep.
but it didn't account for all the minute details because he thought probably they would just buy that because autistic kids,
Yep.
according to them, just wander off, right?
Yeah, I agree. Cheryl, thank you so much for your super sticker. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. What do you guys
thanks, Christina.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are very nice. I appreciate you guys being here and brainstorming with us. Yeah, thank you, Christina. Thank you so much.
I love how you're both like treating us equally as well.
I know, that's so sweet. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I agree with you, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, the math psychosis, Daphne's and I both have done like some videos on that recently, just because it wasn't something I was really familiar with. So I did a bit of research on some cases here in Canada, and it is common for there to be violent outbursts because due to high levels of paranoia.
Yep.
They hear voices, they hear people talking to them, and then it gets reinforced as well by visions, hallucinations, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I still think of that story of the man who killed his kid because the child wouldn't be quiet, and he kept thinking the child was saying evil things to them,
Oh,
and I don't know. I just the mere
yeah.
fact that mathematics is involved, you know, called me biased, but the fact that mathematics is involved, I have a hard time
Yeah.
believing that he's not responsible in some way
I'm
or
with
another.
you. It sure leans the scales more to him because of that.
Yeah,
If he wasn't doing that, then I wouldn't lean the scales that much toward Cheryl. You're
yeah,
sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Because when you got someone on that hard of a drug, guys, it's just,
yeah,
it doesn't end well. And
yes,
the thing is too, when you look at these other cases, they've all got the same thing. And most of them has got the same exact drug. Shoveling and raking. Now she's saying she wasn't. Oh yeah, she was disputing she was disputing putting the pool in the driveway because nobody parks that close up, but it's still the driveway.
yeah. And to find out afterwards as well that her heart condition wasn't diagnosed, that it was determined by the polygraph examiner that
Mhm.
she should get checked out because basically her biology wasn't working for the case. So like it really made me think that she is more than just highly strung.
Yeah, that right there is red flags in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
how do we know that the polygraph person told her that she needs to go get her heart checked? They just
Mhm.
said she was unsuitable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
And
what?
that could have been because she was doing or taking medication that she shouldn't be taking, or I mean
Yeah.
she clearly is a very
Wired.
yes, but
Wired.
wired with what? That's the key, right? That's the
That's
question.
the key, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Jen says,
Like
"I can't understand why Malaya wouldn't have told RCMP that D went off on the harm the kids." Yeah, and that's the catcher, right, Jen? That's why I think that there's she was under the influence of something, or maybe she's the one who gave the kids something, and plot twist, and but everything's got to fit together perfectly to even like them. If she did give the kids something, you know what I mean? Is there articles of clothing or something somewhere that they're not finding, and with you know what I mean, for the cadaver dogs to notice? Or so it's just like nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense.
yeah, and yes, the light switching on at midnight is what solidified for me
Yeah,
really that something had happened around that time. And it just
absolutely.
so coincided with hearing vehicles
Hmm.
coming and going as well. And do you remember how Janie thought that you had driven by her house
Yep,
that time?
yep,
And that's why she was talking about that someone had seen her doing
yep.
like raking and stuff. So imagine the paranoia level. Like that's what makes me think that he thinks that someone saw him turn on the light, that the lights were on at midnight, and he had to figure out a reason why the lights were on, right?
Yep.
Why he turned the lights on.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I could understand if you put a hallway light on and peeked through the door just to, make sure if you thought they were sick or something that they were okay. But
Yeah,
you check on them at midnight, but you don't check on them in the morning.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. When they're
and
sick, yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
I still don't understand how they got Meadow from 6:18 to 9:40. She didn't have a bottle or a bum. Like maybe they changed the bum in the room and had all the stuff in there, possibly. But she didn't have a bottle from all that time. Like,
Well, she got up. It says in the documents. I'm pretty sure it was Friday morning that she got up and grabbed Meadow from her crib and brought her to bed, right? Or was that
yeah.
third? Or I think it was.
No,
Yeah.
no, it was the Friday morning, because then Daniel was asked, well, could she have gotten out of bed while you were asleep? And he was like,
Yep.
well, Meadow was lying on her arm. I mean, anything's possible, but
Then that arm, right hip, right arm.
yeah.
Yeah. Very odd statements. And they're all, it's like all of them are the same, but if they mess up on something, they flip-flop each other. Like, for instance, like say Shan and I are making up like a lie, and I tell her, hey, I'm going to be the one to tell them that I was sleeping the whole time and you were awake or something, right? And I heard this and you didn't hear this. But when they separated them, it's like they couldn't remember if Malaya was the one that was asleep or if Daniel was asleep. You know what I mean? In my opinion, like they
Well,
were
Daniel couldn't
flip-flopping
remember
roles.
what day was what, could he?
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me that he got it all jumbled up, because he was the one that was like,
Mm-hmm.
Malaya was like, I said to my partner, do you hear the kids? And he was the one that he said to Malaya, do you hear the kids? So how do you get something like,
Yep.
there was just so many strange things that, should be etched in your mind. You don't have to account for every minute, but I feel like you would remember key
Oh, Robin.
moments, like whether you were there when the police arrived or not. That was another one that just made zero sense to me. You would know if you were there when the RCMP pulled in the driveway, or if you pulled in after them.
Or if you went searching, or if you waited for them to show. Like, it was actually 3 different stories. It's crazy.
Yeah.
3 different stories, because they didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I think the one with him, well, I don't know. I really don't know what he did that morning. You know what I mean? Because like it's 3 different stories, but I do believe that they all correlated a lie. In my opinion, it's like, that's my story and I'm sticking to it, like that country song. Seriously, but the things they're messing up on is, was I the one to be asleep and hear the kids, or was that you? You know what I mean? Or be awake and hear the kids, or was that your role? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yet
they didn't figure out the minute details.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't. That's why it's so basic when they talk. Like when they keep mentioning the bugs and worms. Jack likes bugs and worms. Lilly likes girly stuff. They said that in every interview.
Yes.
Like,
And that is the thing, yes, it's a mix between perfectly rehearsed story to the minute details are inconsistent.
mm-hmm.
So that's the thing that got me as well, was that even Belinda was like, Daniel said to her exactly the same thing that he said to the news, word for word. But then when it comes down to like the nitty gritty and finding out what happened in between these times in this situation, it's incredibly inconsistent.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's it sounds so rehearsed, in my opinion. All of them do. Because
Yeah.
like, if you're describing your child, right? Are you gonna say Jack likes bug and, you know what I mean? Say your child's name is Jack. Are you gonna sit there and say Jack likes bugs and worms every time? Or are you gonna say other things? Jack, he's a great kid. He likes to play outside. He likes bugs and worms, but it's the same thing, right? You don't make different story about it. You just say the same exact thing. He likes bugs and worms. He likes bugs and worms. Like what?
And to me, he looked incredibly reserved,
Yeah.
you know? So that was never
Mhm.
discussed by either one of them. It was they'd talk your ear off, they'd talk to anyone, just offer them water or food. And to me, that was like, I
Yeah.
could
That's
understand if they
crazy.
said, if they offered them candy,
Yeah.
or
But
something, but
water?
water,
What kid
like
wants
water?
water? Yeah,
Come here,
exactly.
little boy, I've got some water for you. Like, come on.
That's freaking weird. Yeah. Who wants water? Not me. I should drink
Yeah.
it, but this is a
I just,
good question.
it's
Julie
not,
Julie says if Daniel's kids witnessed his alleged abuse of Jack, so did Malaya and Janie. Why do CPS allow these kids to live in a rundown mobile home and yurts if not clean and tidy? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if Malaya was like, say this did happen, right? I'm just saying allegedly. Say it did happen, and you know, Jack was telling his teacher, and but if CPS came out and they told CPS the same story they're telling us, that the kids are clumsy and run into stuff and beat each other up, then they'll probably give them a warning to make sure to discipline them, to make sure that they don't do that anymore. They were probably on like maybe probation, not probation, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know. I don't know the name for it because I've never had
a
CPS call.
warning system. Like,
Warning. There you go.
yeah.
There you go. Probably a
I thought
warning
that,
system.
yeah, Mr. Hemi, I kind of thought that too with the bugs and worms, that maybe that was like some leakage,
Yeah,
you
same.
know? I thought that maybe that was why they were saying that. And Janie as well, with the dragging him through the woods. There was just so many things that I just thought that,
Mm-hmm.
just didn't quite sit right.
Is a red flag. Yeah, some kids have.
And yeah, the
Absolutely.
CPS, that was one thing as well that Wade had said
Yeah. Oh
about
yeah.
how the file was missing from December, apparently.
Yeah, and they're suing CPS. Remember,
Mm.
guys? They were not playing with them, not interacting with them, not introduced. Yeah. No, I hear you, Magdalena. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. They're suing. So if you guys remember hearing Wade, he says she, talking about Cindy, is suing CPS, you guys. God, it's cold in here, you guys. Brr.
Why is
But
she going to sue CPS if she's responsible for hiding the kids?
yeah,
You
exactly. There
know,
you go.
I
Hey,
just,
look at these. They've been on the screen for a minute. I totally forgot what it was. Hi, Budette's good to see you. Hi, guys. Welcome in. It's just all scripted, you guys. Exactly, Julie. So I noticed this. I heard this not too long ago, but I caught this. And Daniel said yes, 5 years I've been doing true crime. And I remember him saying that he listened to Sebastian Rogers' case allegedly. And I'm like, what?
yeah.
Why? Like, so he knows how everything works, in my opinion. He said classified technology scanned far out of range. Children could walk. Children were taken by someone that was known by the children, just like RCMP think to where I don't know where. RCMP do not think that. If they did, they would come out and say they've been abducted. You guys.
Why would they tell him, that which he admitted that he was so sad about, that the RCMP had said to him, we think you did something to them Thursday night?
Yeah. Yeah, think about it, guys. Like, why would you got to follow the RCMP's footprints. Their breadcrumbs, right? More than what they say, in my opinion. Because yes, they say they tell the public one thing, and then you have the news, the mainstream media, right? they also put a twist on words too. I mean, look at some of these magazines that are put out. I mean, you got more reputable mainstream than others, but you got to just watch the RCMP. What have the RCMP focused on the most in this case? They focused on them being in the woods. They brought the dogs in, right? Like if they would have thought nothing happened in that home, they would have just had the dog go and do a search of the home, right? Even bring in another dog to make sure there's no bones or anything on the property. And they were there for 8 hours. Why do they need to be there for 8 hours? Just to make sure no bones are on the property. You know what I mean? It's 2 acres of land. It's not that much. So those dogs can pick up a scent within seconds. So they were really taking their time with the dogs there, because I feel that I mean, from watching them, they believe those kids are in the woods somewhere. They don't think they were abducted. If they did, they would be doing something else. So they would be putting out, I don't know, they'd put it out on signs and stuff that they were not signs, but I don't know. They would put more, I can't even think right now. My brain is dead. Not advertise, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, Daniel didn't even search around where the boot prints were found. He never even went out to where the boot prints were found, apparently, right? He's come out and he said that, well, I know I didn't do anything. I know Malaya didn't do anything. And I know my mom didn't do anything. But yet to us, he's saying completely different, that Malaya arranged it with whomever. And yeah, Jess had a really valid point just a reminder that Daniel had taken those courses on criminal interrogation.
Yeah.
Like, why would he take a course on criminal interrogation, regardless if it costs $14 and only 20 hours or whatever, 2.5 hours, actually, I think some of these courses were, but why? Why do a course on criminal interrogation?
Wants to get ahead of what they're thinking and what they do. And
yeah,
it's the only thing I can think of, or else being a weirdo.
No, I think he has been trying to get ahead of the game, ahead of everyone since day 2 or 3, maybe day 5, when he finally snapped out of his binge. Then he's ever since then been trying to get ahead of the game, I think. And he seems to be unbelievably gifted at manipulation.
Oh, absolutely. You got people that are, and you got people that aren't. Like, some can just manipulate anybody and anything.
Yeah, he will change his story depending on who he's talking to, right? Like whether it's Darren or whether it's a female on the news or whether it's Taylor, like depending on who the person is and what he expects to gain from them depends on how he will portray the story.
And gets ahead of stuff too, like his rug use. Like, he gets ahead of it and puts a blanket on it so it doesn't seem as bad when it actually comes out. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can handle it. I've been doing it for years. It doesn't affect me like everyone else. Like what?
Yep. He says, I think the kids are alive, just like the investigator think, hence the reward. Then why would they bring the dogs there? And especially
I go back to that same article or the same story about Lynn Adele Oliver. Have we lost you, or are you still there?
I'm still here. I was just working on another thing.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to make sure you could hear. Lynn Adele Oliver, a woman out of PICTOU County. She went missing in 1979. And she Basically, they are still investigating that case under the Missing Persons Act. They have said that they have a suspect, a person of interest. They believe that she was unalived. They believe that she was taken to the landfill in PICTOU County at the time, and they're sure they know what happened to her. However, they were not able to find evidence or her, but they have a $150,000 reward out for her as well, and it's still being investigated under the Missing Person Act. Even though they suspect foul play, they have a person of interest and they believe she's no longer alive. So I don't believe for 1 second that the investigators think that. I don't.
No, I don't either. Yeah, and then Carla mentioned something too about he also requested to do a polygraph because he wanted to see if he can beat one. Yeah, she thinks he did it in April, the courses before Jack and Lilly went missing. I would like to, did it have a date on there? Do you remember?
Well, it was a screenshot of it that he had sent to Taylor or the other girl.
Hold on, I might have it.
Saying, "Do I need to interrogate you because I'm certified in criminal interrogation," or whatever it was. And it was a screenshot of like the courses that he had taken.
Oh, it's on Facebook. I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I don't think it was before the kids went missing. I mean,
I could pull it up. Give me a second. It's on the
yeah.
Facebook photos. All right, hold on 1 second. Here, I'll go to another photo on this real quick. There you go. Now, this was taken 3 months ago. These screenshots were. So he's had another interrogation since. So they're on to something with the blanket. They are definitely on to something with the blanket. I'm looking for that photo now with the screenshot. Hold on 1 second. I know it's on here, guys. I just seen it the other day, and I was going to take a screenshot of it, but then I blanked out. Hold on 1 second. Damn it. Where's it at? It's a screenshot of somebody's computer or something. He's in your chat because I have on members only in mine.
But somebody was commenting about Wolfie, and I was like, I haven't even seen him talk in a while. But anyway.
Oh, I haven't either. Yeah, that's weird. Hold on. I'm still looking. I'm sorry. Okay, I think they're right here. Hold on. Am I going to be... Yep, here they are. Okay, I don't know if we can make out. Let me remove this real quick and add this. 1 second. I'm so tired. Goodness. This whole day I've been so tired, you guys. Like, I don't know why I'm tired all the time. It's really tired today, though. I just feel like I could sleep for a year. So I think this is, oh, you can't see a date on here. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. You can't see a date. Wait. But this is when he was dating, what's her face? There's no date posted when he took the course. Maybe he took it to better understand and be able to investigate on his own to find the kids. Hold on. Let me see if anybody answered. You really
interrogation?
I'm just going to try to see if I could find a... People always fighting over... Okay, somebody's asking when he took the course. Let's see if anybody knows. Hold on. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. After the kids vanished, after Malaya left him, somebody said, but there's no proof. An ex-girlfriend, apparently. Okay, he's calling her babe, and she's telling him he can interrogate her. Okay, there's no real answer, but someone said, like, after Jack and Lilly vanished. What's this other one? Hold on. Okay, what's this say? It doesn't have a date on here. Yeah. Claim your certificate. And he's got other certificates over here, it looks like.
And there's no just a time, is there, up on the corner of his phone there? No date.
Yeah, just a time. I don't have no date, unfortunately. The dog's trying to break down my door. Sorry, guys. I was trying to get. I was trying to get. I remember it was on there though because I remember seeing it. Here, let me pull. He spoke to Sunny. Let me pull up these. I'll probably do these, and I'll probably get off because I'm so tired. I wish I wasn't so tired, but I'm so tired. I'm gonna go make some dinner.
yawning
I
for
still have a
you.
lot of fun. I know. Don't do that. You know what's contagious? Oh my gosh, everybody's gonna be yawning in chat now, you guys. Yes, Andrea, you're right. Anyone can pay and get those courses, but they don't, you know what I mean? You gotta actually go to school to. Okay, so this is another one I took, right? Mom let them in day one a few times. I remember Belinda saying no, she didn't, but Belinda didn't get there until Saturday. So but I don't know, like maybe Malaya daily. Sorry, I was reading somebody's question or chat. So
And
I don't know. I mean,
Daniel
I believe
was out the entire day searching, right? So how would he
except for
know, first of all?
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she was out on the four-wheeler. So a few times, I find it unlikely, and I still find it extremely strange that they didn't go there first when they
Mhm.
realized the kids weren't in the backyard, that they didn't go and knock on Janie and be like, "Mom, are the kids in there? Because I can't hear them out here." You know, instead of yelling and yelling and yelling for 10 minutes, because she said she heard him yelling for like 10 minutes before
Yep.
she came outside.
Yep.
So, like, wouldn't you just go and knock on the door in case they were in there getting snacks?
Well, yeah, like but then in the other one it says mom came out when she heard me yelling. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so but I heard there was a warrant to get in her trailer. I'm pretty sure I have that message too. There was a warrant to get into her trailer. They had to get a search warrant. Hold on. Search warrant.
Jess, we didn't figure out, we don't know who the seventh person was, but we're thinking that it must have been a Mackenzie or a Martell. Probably because maybe Earl
Oh,
or Ron or Margie or Wayne.
so police got a search warrant Sunday. I have it right here. Yeah, we got to be
Another
biased.
lie.
We try to be biased with this. Here, let me finish with this one. We'll go. I don't talk to Malaya. Look how MBM. She filed complaints against me to CPS for parking near her.
Yeah,
Because you're
he's
being a creep.
he's
Yeah.
using true crime short forms now, or was using true crime short forms that people
What, this one?
in the true crime use to refer to her, like,
Yeah. Yes. 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 I
you
thought that
know,
was
like
odd.
that's very strange. Like, he won't
He's
even
mad.
address her by name. He's gonna call
Aw.
her MBM.
Good
Weird.
night, Blue Jay, honey. I'm so sorry. Go get you some sleep. Yeah, I'm so sorry. The weather's really freaking bad tonight. Go get you some rest. Thank you for coming in, hon.
Good
Yes,
night.
according to Belinda. Yeah, there you go. According to Belinda, a warrant was needed. Yes, you put those. I have it right here. I'm going to show it in just a sec.
Hey, Melissa,
Yeah.
good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
Good night, honey. Yeah, where is it at? Here, let me finish with this. Oh, I highlighted this because this person says, what about Patty? Does she hate you too, Daniel? And Daniel said, Patty is nice. Hold on one second. Let me go to the other one. I was just talking. Oh, why did I do that? Hold on. This is it right here. This is from American Justice. She's freaking awesome too. She puts everything together. You guys are so organized, and I have everything in my stinking phone and in my email where I just put in like a.
You still find it though.
I find it by actually searching the words I want, like searching the phone, and it pulls up what I need. Yeah, it's awesome. So, Belinda, I have another one too that is a little bit different saying. Kent, are you saying police search 3 times or searchers? Police got a warrant for Sunday. Okay, so police got a warrant for Sunday, but I remember Janie said they searched once on Friday and twice on Sunday or some shit. Yeah, I think so too, you guys. Yeah, I know she's been sick too. Everybody, this weather. Oh, all right. You want to do a longer live tomorrow or something, or?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's up to you. I can come in on yours or whatever.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. I was gonna do one tonight, but I saw you were doing it, so I thought, well, I'll join my bestie and
Yeah,
we'll
that's
collab.
awesome.
Yeah, happy to do that tomorrow too. And
Yes.
yeah, there was a couple of things I wanted to go over, a couple of old videos and interviews just to kind of remind us of what was said. Again, like going back in time.
Yes, I like going back in time because then you can like point out certain things and match it with up-to-date stuff that we got.
Yeah. I got some new stuff to set up an office downstairs in my son's room, although he doesn't live here anymore, but I still have a room set up. His room is still set up for him, but because I got the girls set up with the vanity, I've got one of their desks that I've moved down into his room, and they bought me like so many things to like make a proper little office, and a little globe and a clock and a wireless mouse, which I'm super excited about.
Oh, I got
But I
2
didn't have a
wireless
chance.
mouse, but they don't work. They need batteries.
Oh no.
They need batteries, and one needs a little port thing to go in the laptop. I need a plug for my wireless mouse. There you go.
Well, hopefully I'll be set up a bit better. I'm on my kitchen table right now, so.
That's awesome, though. That's freaking awesome that they did that.
What about the burned out car?
Now. Old room.
Yeah, I can't go in the sunroom. My sunroom is like annoying because it's half the year it's too freaking cold and the other half the year it's too freaking hot.
Yeah, that sucks. That's like my basement. Well, it's usually just too cold down there. Yeah, it's too cold.
I don't know much more about the burnt out car, Alan. Somebody messaged me saying that they believed the car was there before the kids went missing, and that's probably likely. But the whole reason why I kind of brought that car up was because somebody around there would have known about, somebody must have lived close to there, or somebody got someone to pick them up from there after they set that car alight, right?
That's that's odd, that car.
Yeah, and also, we know about the house too, don't we? Daphne's about on Lairg and that wasn't reported.
No, it was not reported. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show earlier, and my stupid thing was acting up.
Well, why don't we do a more elaborate show on things that have burnt down tomorrow?
Yes, let's do that. And I'll find that balloon thing too again on my phone. I thought I marked it, but I can't see it on the laptop. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. And Shan, thank you so much for coming in on the spur of the moment.
My pleasure.
Jen, thank you so much for your super sticker, honey. You are awesome. And Kelly, thank you. I don't know if you're in here anymore. I know she was in here for a little bit. You might have had to go do something. It's
Yes,
cold where
and
she's at too.
thank you, Cheryl and Christina, for supporting my
Yes.
channel as well. I appreciate you both.
Yes, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. That's so sweet that they did it on both. Yeah, thank you guys are so sweet. We really appreciate you. Yeah, let's get together. If you're up for it tomorrow, we'll figure out a time here, and
Yeah,
hopefully we're both rested and rejuvenated, because I know I'm pooped.
yeah. I fell asleep super early. I had like the turkey coma with some wine. So I had wine with dinner. I don't know. I think I was like half pissed by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. I started with like coffee and Baileys, and then I had mimosas, and then I
Ooh,
was on rum and eggnog, and then we had wine with dinner.
holy
And
crap.
after dinner, I was like this for like
Oh my
2
God.
hours. I'm like, I can't go to bed
Really
yet.
disgusting.
I
Damn,
fell
mimosa
asleep on the
sounds good.
chair like this.
Like drooling.
Yes. Then I was up
I
from
love
like
that.
1:30 until like 3:30 in the morning.
Holy crap. Oh my God. I forgot my freaking rum for my eggnog. I bought 3 things of freaking eggnog and forgot the stinking rum. And I'm like, damn, everything's closed here. Everything closed here anyways, like at freaking 8 o'clock at night. But there was nothing open, but the gas station, they don't have any rum. I'm like, damn it.
No, you gotta stock up. Yeah.
Yes, I know. And my daughter's like, oh my gosh, I just bought a bottle. I should have brought it over. I'm like,
Yes,
damn
you
it.
should have.
I know. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, everyone. Now I know who Animal Keeper is. That's Alan, right? Not
Yes,
Alan, but
yeah, it is Alan. It was under, he used to be Henry Al, and it looked like Henry AI, but it was
that's right.
actually,
AI.
yeah.
Oh, Joyce, you're so cute. Robin, thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Excuse me. Geez, sounds like I've been drinking. I'm about to yawn again. All right.
Yes, we'll catch you all tomorrow for an in-depth live on all things burned and
The burn book.
yeah, and we'll go over some old videos as well, just to remind ourselves about what was said in the beginning.
Absolutely. Sounds like a date.
I'll be there.
All right. You have a great night.
Okay, I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye. Thanks, Shan. Have a good night, hon.
You too.
Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. We will see you, Joyce. We will see you guys tomorrow night. I appreciate you for hanging out with me for a couple hours or a few hours. I can't remember what time I came on. But take care of yourself. Stay warm and love you guys. See you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you so much.